Have you ever stopped to think about your next breath? The air filling your lungs right now may have begun its journey deep within a forest, from a leaf, a tree, or a towering canopy thousands of miles away. Forests quite literally breathe life into our planet. They are our green lungs, our silent climate warriors, and the home to most of Earth's living creatures. But here's the truth: while forests help the Earth breathe, humanity is slowly suffocating them. Today, we're diving deep into how forests keep our planet alive, the threats they face, and most importantly, what you and I can do to protect them. So, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Life isn't just yours, it's everywhere, it's everything, and we're here to explore it all. Be curious, and stay curious. Let's start with the basics. Forests cover about 31% of Earth's land surface, yet they produce and regulate far more than just oxygen. When we call forests the lungs of the planet, we're not exaggerating. Though the metaphor isn't perfect, it captures something extraordinary. Through a process called photosynthesis, trees take in carbon dioxide, the gas that's overheating our planet, and release the oxygen that gives us life. Every leaf is a little factory, powered by sunlight, turning air and water into food, wood, and breathable air. A single mature tree can produce enough oxygen for up to 10 people. Multiply that by billions of trees, and you have the Earth's natural life support system. But there's more. Forests also absorb carbon dioxide, one of the most dangerous greenhouse gases. Each year, forests absorb around 2.6 billion tons of CO, about 1/3 of what humanity emits from burning fossil fuels. Think about that. Without forests, the climate crisis would already be catastrophic. So yes, forests breathe, but in doing so, they help the planet breathe too. Forests don't just regulate air, they control water too. Every tree acts like a pump. Its roots draw up groundwater, and its leaves release vapor back into the atmosphere, a process called transpiration. This vapor forms clouds, which later fall as rain, often hundreds or thousands of miles away. In other words, forests create their own weather systems. Forests in the Amazon, for instance, generate up to half of their own rainfall. When these forests are cut down, the entire rainfall cycle can collapse, not just locally, but across continents. Forests also protect us from floods, droughts, and soil erosion. Their roots stabilize the ground, prevent landslides, and filter water before it reaches rivers and cities. In fact, 3 out of every 4 liters of fresh water we use come from forested watersheds. So when we protect forests, we're not just protecting trees. We're protecting the water cycle that sustains civilization itself. Forests are not just alive, they are life incarnate. They are home to over 80% of all terrestrial species, plants, animals, fungi, insects, bacteria, and more, from the tiniest ant to the great orangutan. From the rare orchid to the towering redwood, each plays a part in this intricate web of life. But biodiversity is more than beauty. It's resilience. It's balance. It's the very system that keeps ecosystems stable and productive. When we lose forests, we don't just lose trees. We lose the medicines they hide. We lose pollinators that feed our crops. We lose species before we even discover them. Forests are living libraries of evolution, and every burned acre is a page torn from that book. Forests are not just about nature, they're deeply human too. Nearly 2.5 billion people depend directly on forests for their livelihoods, for food, fuel, medicine, and shelter. But even for those who live far from the forest, these green giants shape our health every day. They purify our air, regulate temperatures, and provide drinking water. And studies show that spending time among trees reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and boosts the immune system. In Japan, they call it Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. So, forests don't just heal the planet, they heal us. But here's the truth we can't escape. While forests give us life, we're taking theirs every year. Humanity cuts down around 12 million hectares of forest. That's 150 tennis courts every single minute. For what? Agriculture, logging, mining, roads. Every time a forest is cleared, carbon dioxide floods back into the air. Rivers dry up. Wildlife vanishes. Local climates destabilize. And climate change is making it worse, increasing droughts, fires, and pests that weaken even protected forests. We are dismantling the very systems that keep our planet habitable. This is not just an environmental issue. It's an economic one, a social one, and a moral one. Because when we lose forests, we lose stability, we lose health, we lose hope. But here's the good news. Nature is resilient. Forests can recover if we give them the chance. The solutions are already in our hands. 1. Protect what we have. The most powerful climate action we can take is to stop deforestation. Intact forests hold enormous carbon stores and support irreplaceable biodiversity. Protecting them gives us the biggest return for people, for climate, for life. 2. Restore what we've lost. Reforestation and ecosystem restoration can heal degraded lands. But it's not about planting millions of identical trees. It's about restoring functioning forests, native species, diverse canopies, long-term care. 3. Manage forests sustainably. Certification programs like FSC and PEFC help ensure that the wood, paper, and products we buy come from responsibly managed sources. 4. Empower communities. Forests thrive when the people who depend on them, especially indigenous communities, are given land rights, decision-making power, and fair livelihoods. 5. Support policies and innovation. From nature-based carbon solutions to AI-powered forest monitoring, the technology exists. What we need is the will to use it. Imagine this, a world where forests stretch healthy and vibrant across continents, where carbon is stored safely in trees, not in the sky, where rivers run clear, biodiversity thrives, and humanity lives in balance with nature. That world is possible, but only if we act now. Because forests don't need us to breathe life into them, they already breathe life into us. The question is, will we let them keep breathing? If you've made it this far, thank you, because awareness is the first step. Here's what you can do today. Support reforestation and conservation projects near you, or through verified organizations. Buy products with Sustainable Forest Certification, FSC or PEFC labels. Reduce consumption of goods tied to deforestation, like unsustainable palm oil and beef. Plant a tree, but do it the right way. Native species, local soil, community engagement. And most importantly, share this message, share this video, leave a comment about your favorite forest or tree, and let others know why forests matter. Every view, every voice, every action adds oxygen to this movement. Let's be the generation that helps forests breathe freely again. Because when forests thrive, the planet thrives, and when the planet thrives, so do we. Thanks for watching. Be curious, stay curious,